Hey everybody, welcome to Dinner with Dad. Don't you like our new logo?
But it's not new. You've seen it for a while.
I know, but I'm still excited
It's
about
new
it.
to us though. How do you like it? Let us know in the comments.
Yes. Hey, tonight we're gonna make something that I have made before, so this isn't new. But if you need something to make, if you're having a dinner party or you just want to impress your family
You
one
want
night,
to look cool.
yeah, you want to make something bougie, but yet it's really pretty simple. This is the meal for you. Tonight we are making bacon wrapped cheesy stuffed chicken.
Whoa.
Now, isn't every word of that just like amazing? Bacon wrapped cheesy stuffed chicken. And it sounds complicated and it looks really complicated when it's done, but it's actually really pretty easy.
But you don't have to tell anyone that when
You don't have to tell me that, no. It's just our little secret, okay? So, I have already done a little bit of legwork so that this video isn't 5 hours long, but honestly, this is a very simple recipe. Oh, I have some things on the stove there making noise. It's a very simple recipe that only has really a few ingredients. Chicken breasts, bacon, cream cheese, shredded cheddar cheese, or your favorite shredded cheese, we're using cheddar, and seasoned salt. That's all.
That's it?
That's it. That's
That
all you
sounds
need.
so simple.
That's all you need. All right, so we'll be right back to get started. I'm sorry, I have to go again. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry, I had to quickly address something on the stove because I'm making my Brussels sprouts as a side, and I've already made those. So you can, if you want to know how to make my Brussels sprouts, you can look in episode,
This video right here.
whatever it says, right there.
And you can learn how to make them.
Yes. Okay, great. So let's learn how to stuff this chicken. So first of all, you're going to take your chicken breast, and I tried to choose the larger chicken breasts that I had because we're going to butterfly them.
You are going to cut off that fat
Yes.
though.
So first thing you're going to do is you're going to trim it as best you can. Trim off all the white fat.
Because that's gross.
Well,
It is. Don't say it's not.
it's just best to get rid of it if you can, especially when you're cutting it open and everything. I don't know why.
Can you tell us a story?
Can I tell you a story? Well, first of all, I'm going to tell you how to butterfly this chicken, which I think I know how to do it. I did it once.
Would
And
it help if we got a
worked-
close-up?
It worked pretty well. Maybe.
I'm gonna get a close up so we won't be able to see you, but we'll be able to see.
So I have my really sharp knives now. I don't think I had those before. But you just put your chicken down like this, and you kind of put some pressure on it with your fingers, and with a really sharp knife, you just cut like this to cut it open. Cut it kind of in half, but we don't want to completely cut it in half. And wow, when you have a good knife, it's really easy. So once you get all the way through the chicken breast, you just open it like that, and look, it looks like a butterfly.
Oh my
Look
goodness.
at that. Look at that. I said it again. So when you have this open, first of all, you're going to take some seasoned salt. This is the only seasoning we're going to use. And you're going to sprinkle some seasoned salt. And it's about the same color as the chicken, so you can't really tell. We're going to put it on both sides of the butterfly, right? And then you're going to take about a tablespoon of cream cheese. And I already cut them up because I didn't want to have to mess with my contaminated hands, so I cut all this stuff up.
Hey, by the way, if you're hearing noises, there is a thunderstorm happening, so you might be hearing thunder. But
Yes.
also, Ben is upstairs playing like mini hoop basketball on the door. So there's lots going on
Here. Lots going on. So I just need you to focus in and tune all the rest out. All right. So you're going to take about a tablespoon or so of cream cheese. And this was such a big breast. I might like kind of spread it out a little bit. So you're just going to stick it in there, right? And then you're going to just fold that chicken breast.
It's like nothing ever happened.
Like nothing ever happened.
No.
And then you're going to take more seasoned salt and you're going to put it all on the top. And you can get as crazy as you want with that, okay? Now this is where it gets real crazy. All right, you're going to take some thick cut bacon And I'll be honest, this isn't the best quality bacon, so it's kind of falling apart. Which is not what I need right now.
But you know, we're gonna make it work because
We're gonna
it's
make it
dinner
work.
with Dad.
We're gonna make it work. Wow, look at this bacon. What is wrong with it? It's fine. It's just, it's been frozen and then it's thawed. So it's just a little not happy. Okay, here's a piece. So you're gonna take 2 pieces of bacon and you're gonna crisscross them here on your cutting board.
Ah, what an interesting technique.
Yes, I won't make you watch this forever. Okay, now I'm gonna have to kind of improvise this one because this one kind of like split open. But anyway, this might be even 2 pieces. There's like a thin piece stuck on there, but it doesn't matter. So you're gonna crisscross bacon like that. You're gonna make an X. X marks the spot, right? And then you're gonna pick up carefully your stuffed chicken breast and you're gonna put it right in the middle. And then, I forgot to do this last time, and you're gonna take your shredded cheese. Now I already put my shredded cheese in this bowl because I didn't want to stick my contaminated hands down to the bag.
You're so smart.
I know, well sometimes. I don't think I did that last time. It was kind of a mess. So anyway, now you're gonna take your shredded cheese and you're gonna put it right on top.
This is very delicate.
It is kind of delicate and it may fall off, but just do the best you can. And then you're gonna take your bacon and you're just gonna wrap up your chicken breast. And therefore also kind of wrapping up the cheese.
Just like a little package.
Just like a little package, just like that. And then you're gonna carefully move this over to a sprayed or greased cookie sheet lined with aluminum foil.
It looks beautiful.
Doesn't it? And
It
wait
looks-
till it comes out of the oven.
Oh, sorry, the lighting. It looks so bougie.
Yeah, bougie, yeah.
All right, well,
So we've got 3 more to do, and it's the exact same process. So we may just time lapse this.
we are.
Voila, they're all butterflied, stuffed, wrapped in bacon. They look beautiful already, and it really wasn't that hard, was it? I mean, I thought butterflying chicken and wrapping it in bacon was gonna be really complicated, but it's really not. If I can do it, you can do it. So then we just put this in the oven. It's preheated at 400, and we put it in there for 25 minutes. If I remember the last time I made it, that 25 minutes worked out great, but I will check it with my meat thermometer just to make sure. So let's put it in.
We don't want to be eating raw chicken.
Correct. And we'll see you in 25.
Do it the other way.
25.
Yeah.
All right, it's been 25 minutes. Let's check on these chicken breasts. I don't know. After I told you that I think they would be done after 25 minutes, then I had doubts. I couldn't remember, so I'm not sure. But we will see here.
Well, they sure look great.
Yeah, I don't think they're done yet. The bacon will crisp up a lot more. But we're just gonna check the temperature and see where we are here. We're gonna check the biggest one here. Yeah, not quite. These little ones could be.
No, they're not either.
But they're not either. Okay, so, and plus, when it's done, the bacon is much more done too. So, we're gonna put them back in. I'm gonna try, I think
7 minutes?
I'm gonna go 10, Callie.
Ooh.
I know, but I'll keep an eye on it. If they're done before then, if the bacon looks done. So, mark it down. This is gonna be at least a 35 minute, okay? 25 minute.
Minute.
Should we talk about something while we're waiting?
Tell us a story about something in your life.
Once upon a time, Okay, so we're having thunderstorms here. I mean, we've like been under a warning all day, and we've been
There's
under
been
lightning
storms
warnings.
all around us, but
Storms,
not really
I've been
here.
watching the radar all around us. We have not seen one drop of liquid fall from the
We've
sky.
heard thunder.
We've heard thunder, but it just goes around us, or
We're just chilling.
we're just chilling.
We're
just
vibing.
chilling. The most scared I've ever been in a thunderstorm, and I'm not scared of thunderstorms, but I don't like tornadoes. But a few years ago, actually it was 5 years ago, 2015, Joy and I had to be downtown Cincinnati for opera rehearsal. A rehearsal of Turandot, doesn't matter. But I could tell that the skies were kind of black, and we always parked a couple blocks away because we didn't want to have to pay for parking because we're cheap that way. So we get there and we're driving separately for some reason. I don't know if we're coming from different places or whatever, but we're talking on the phone. Joy's like, is it gonna rain? Are we gonna get caught in the rain? I'm like, I don't know, I'm not sure. So we found places to park a couple blocks away, pretty near each other, and we're talking on the phone, and the wind's kind of picking up, and we're like, well, we just decided we're just gonna go. We feel like, we can probably run the 2 blocks and get there. We had our umbrellas though. We didn't make it a half a block until the wind started picking up like unbelievable, and then the tornado sirens in downtown Cincinnati started going off. And then a minute later, it was just deluge of rain. We didn't know what to do. We were panicked because the tornado sirens were going off. We still had a little ways to go. We were right by the police station, if you know anything about Cincinnati, but the main headquarters of the Cincinnati Police is behind Music Hall, the home of Cincinnati Opera, and we were walking behind it. And the wind was so bad and the sirens were going off, I just thought, this is it, we're gonna die right here. And I went up to the back of the police station and was banging on the door. They had these big glass doors. And of course they were locked because it was the police station. There's a jail there, I guess. Nobody heard us, of course, nobody listened. So we hunkered down in the corner. This building had a corner, and we put our umbrellas because it was raining so hard we couldn't even walk or see in the wind. So we waited it out there for a little bit with the umbrellas, but finally we just had to go for it, and we ran, and we finally got to Music Hall. We did not die, but we were drenched head to toe. I mean, socks, underwear, everything drenched. And we had to have a 3-hour staging rehearsal for Turandot. And it was a very active opera. We had to do lots of stuff. But we were just wringing wet.
Dripping.
It was miserable, but luckily we got there. We were a little early, thankfully, and so the costume people saw us when we came in. We weren't in costume that night. We were just wearing our regular clothes, but they were like, oh my gosh, go to the dressing room. We'll throw your clothes in the dryer. So we threw on something like a robe or something, and they dried our clothes for us. Our shoes and stuff were still wet, but it was scary, and it was just gross.
Shout out to the costume people, though.
Shout out to Cincinnati Opera costume people. They are awesome, and we miss them. Maybe next year. How about that for a story? Wow, that took almost 4 minutes. So anyway, that's my story. All right, can you hear me? Got a little bit of a smoke problem here. All right, so let me tell you.
Oh, that's why.
I know. My oven smokes really bad. Oh, burns my eyes. Hashtag look at that. All right, so let me tell you what I did. I cooked them, I checked them at 25, they weren't quite done. Cooked them for 10 more minutes. You didn't see this, but I took it out and checked the temperature, and the chicken was done at that point. But the bacon wasn't quite crispy like I like it, so I put it back in for 2 minutes on the broiler. And that has given the bacon a really, really nice crisp. So, let's plate this up. Let me get a different spatula. Get this big one here. For a lucky person in my family. The cheese is sticking a bit. That's okay, that's why we use the foil. It's gonna make cleanup so much better. It's better to have sticking to foil than to the pan. That's a little bit of bacon, we don't wanna miss that. Isn't that beautiful? And we'll put a little bit of Brussels sprouts on here.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. Callie, I think we should maybe cut into this.
Sure.
See, okay? So you can see the inside.
I'm gonna get a close up.
So you can see the wonderful stuffing in here. Look at that. Doesn't that look yummy?
Yeah.
So this is really bougie. It looks really fancy, but it's actually super, super easy. I hope that this will be the star of your next dinner. Thanks so much for joining us.